Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to the Pillars. Last episode we built the Omega platform, the platform to rule them all, to cover the entire bottom of the world. And we should really fix this sheep over here. He's kind of annoying, so I guess we'll just knock him into the— Oh, wait! Look at this, guys! Yes, in between episodes, I covered it with water. It honestly didn't take that long because of the way we built it so that it cascades downward. It just goes here. I broke a little bit off of this pillar, and then also, as you can see, the middle has changed quite a bit. Now, there is one thing about the center that I do want to mention that's a bit annoying. And it's that the end portal was off-center before. You might notice in... That's not good. Why am I here? Oh, no. Okay. Let's just get out of here real fast. But basically, it's bad, and we need to get out of here fast. Okay, straight back out of the portal. We do not want to be in the end. I didn't mean to fall in here. Anyways, the end portal was off-center, and you can see it. In fact, the center island was off-center, and the other one, the end portal. They're off-center by one block that direction and one block that direction. Too many. So, I can either rebuild everything, which I don't want to do, or I can just rebuild the portal, which is the only thing we can actually notice, because the portal down here is in the middle of actually centered platforms, so I just moved it over a block with creative mode. Hopefully that's not bad for anyone. Like, I hope no one thinks that's cheating, because I just moved it over, because as you can see, it's not lined up with the portal hallway anymore. And also, you may notice I built a new shrine in the middle. I've replaced it. It fits much better with the stone water stuff, because now we have an actual way to get up here instead of walking all the way through the house. And then, of course, the last thing, you may notice the portal hallway is getting destroyed. That's because it is. We don't want this place. So this portal hallway, it's been through so much, you know? First we just built it, normally. Then it burned down. Then we rebuilt it. And then we built a giant platform around it, and now we're breaking it again. It's seen everything, you know? It has no end. It's amazing. It's dying now. We need to make sure to break it quickly, though, because we don't want mob spawning. Mob spawning is bad. We don't want mobs to spawn. The one thing that I haven't decided if I want to keep yet is actually the ladder, because it's still in the way, and it looks pretty ugly, but it's also, I don't know, maybe we should just destroy it, because there's not really much use in having it. It does give a way up, though, that's not swimming in water, so we're just going to keep it for that, if only for that reason. It's more convenient. It's still a good reason. So, something interesting, actually, that I think I want to report as a bug is on Bedrock Edition, the end portal turns. Like, as you can see, when I turn, it doesn't look like the portal moves. It just has a really weird effect, and I think the best way to describe this effect is if I put a painting behind a piece of paper, and then cut a hole in the piece of paper. Because the thing that you're seeing behind the, or through the end portal is always the same. It'll always be in the same place on your screen. Even if you are turning in the screen, it'll be the same. So no matter where you move that piece of paper, the painting is going to be in the same place. You'll just see it from different angles. Except you're not even seeing it from different angles. You're seeing the exact same angle, but through a different angled lens. It's hard to describe, but I think with a little video and a piece of paper, I could show it pretty easily. I might even do that in a video, but I don't know. It's something interesting, and I didn't think of a good way to describe it until now, but it's kind of annoying, and I hope they fix it, because it's one of my favorite things is how weird the end portal looks. It's really weird. Also, in between episodes, I did some experimentation with what beacons can go through, and I found out they can go through some pretty weird stuff. Some of my weirdest discoveries were, they can go through slime blocks, number one. That's pretty weird. They can also go through chests. I didn't check ender chests, but normal chests. They can go through beds. They can go through pistons. They can go through the end portal. And possibly the weirdest one, they can go through bedrock. The unbreakable block that you can't even get in survival, a beacon can go through. And you might think that's super weird, but I think I've figured out why. It's so beacons can work in the Nether. The Nether has a roof. and the roof is made of bedrock. So if you clear out all the netherrack up to the roof, you can still use a beacon in the nether, even though they wouldn't normally work. So I think that's why it can go through bedrock, but it's really weird used anywhere except the nether. Maybe it should only go through bedrock in the nether. I don't know. Also, something I love about Bedrock Edition is you can use the set block command to put water in the nether. Even though you can't get it there normally, or on Java Edition, or on Console Edition, a simple set block command gets you some nether water. It's really cool. I hope they bring that to Java Edition, and maybe they should just let you place water in the nether in Creative on Console Edition. The one thing I never understood about Console Edition that's just so much better on the other versions is Console Edition locks down its features so much. It's like, we've created this feature and you will never be changing it whatsoever away from how we've originally intended it. It's like, really? That's how you're gonna think this? You're not gonna do anything other than limit us? Because if we look at how stuff, like on Bedrock Edition, you can code all the mob behaviors, you can make resource packs, custom skins, which they're saying is going to be a thing on consoles, which has yet to be seen, but anyways, that's something for another day. Hopefully they do bring that, though. Basically, Bedrock Edition is more open, and I love that about it. It's why I enjoy making resource packs for it, which, by the way, I know I haven't made a new resource pack in a little while. I think my last big one was Music Plus, and then I've been working on some smaller things in the background, though. Like, for example, little sneak peek for you guys who've watched but 4 minutes into the Pillars video. You haven't skipped up to this point. And then also people who care about resource packs. I'm making a console aspects resource pack. It's like Java aspects, but for console edition. So it's gonna have the console implementation of textures and animations instead of the Bedrock edition. And then I'm also thinking of possibly making a best aspects pack. That one's still in the air, though. I haven't even started it. It would be a combination of console aspects and Java aspects, which, with, as the name implies, the best aspects from both. So, like, I would bring over the item name selector from console. We're using the plastic pack, so you can't see it. But in the normal texture pack, they don't use the dark purple one, and I love it. And I don't know why they never bothered doing that in another version. The other thing is, like, item names, steak is just really good. But then also, Console Edition takes some animations that I like and some that it doesn't. For example, it has slow kelp and seagrass, which I like, because the slower stuff looks better in water. To be honest, I like it way more than Java's fast ones. But what I don't like is that the animations fade. So I would make it so that they were slow. Oh, hi. Let's just knock him into the void. Or not. Okay, guys, the worst creature to deal with in this water is a skeleton. So maybe what we need to start doing down here is just make the area around this, like, void or something. I don't know. We need to do something about the mobs that can spawn on the edges. Maybe I should just light it up. That would be way easier. Okay, let's finish breaking these blocks, though. They're falling into the void, because we don't have floaty items yet. If we did, that would be sweet. And there's just really no reason to convert this series to Bedrock Edition ever. That's the main reason I haven't done it. And if the texture pack just works better over here, and we don't need infinite worlds, we don't need crossplay because it's single player, so I really fail to see any reason why we'd convert. The only minor thing is bubble columns, but once again, what would we use bubble columns for? How does that help us at all? It doesn't. So, I see no reason to ever convert the pillars, to be honest. Unless there's some game-changing feature. But all their new features, if you've noticed, they seem to be revolving around biomes. And in a void world, biome updates don't really do much. Bigger updates are like redstone mechanics and stuff. And without those, nothing really interesting happens. So we need to do something about this ladder and how the water doesn't flow. So I'm thinking we can break this level and everything below it, but then keep everything above it so we can still jump into the ladder, but the water will also flow through. If we had the Minecon water physics, that would be interesting because then it would flow through, but we don't have the Minecon water physics because people got angry at redstone builds breaking, which, to be honest, I am angry that they tried to break redstone builds too. But I think it would have been really cool to try to redesign stuff so that water flowing through stuff can be used better, because it's just not right now. What's wrong with this cobblestone block here, by the way? What is this doing? Whatever. Now, the water... There's a reason that we built the platform before putting in the water last time, and I think you're seeing it right here. So my original plan for what we were going to do this episode wasn't actually just destroying the portal hallway, it was like doing all kinds of maintenance now that we have this stuff down here. Like the animal farms, we don't have to worry about animals falling into the void, because there isn't a void. There's a giant platform filled with water. Lots and lots and lots of water. Anyways, let's just fill up to this ladder here, and then we can stop building, because I don't want to really fill any further. And here we go. So we can just keep breaking from here. But up here, this is the ladder. We can still use it, still functional, just not in the way. And let's put a torch in there too. There we go. See, that looks just so much better than before. And it, yeah, so now we have to tear down the rest of the portal hallway. So there's still a lot to tear down. But I want to kind of, brag about something really fast. And that's in Hollow Knight, the game I got on Switch recently. I just beat every single boss except the Pantheon-specific ones, but also with Brother Oro and Mato. By the way, if you haven't played it, which I know no one in my audience has, this will sound like nonsense, but basically I beat all the bosses in the God Home in just a toon difficulty. Nothing amazing, but I beat them all in an hour and 10 minutes. Except Sisters of Battle, Pure Vessel, you know, the special Pantheon ones. Because I haven't done the Pantheons except the first one. Now, back to Minecraft, where you can actually understand what I'm saying, and not just sound like total gibberish. This portal hallway floor is the last thing we were destroying, for obvious reasons. Because if we didn't break the floor... I mean, if we broke the floor first and left the walls up, where would the items fall? I'm willing to lose a lot of birch slabs, because to be honest, we don't really need to build anything with birch slabs anymore. In fact, we're barely doing any building in the rest of this series, I think. It's mostly just grinding at this point, which is kind of annoying, because I don't really know what to do with the series, guys, now that it's mostly grinding. It's great for a solo survival series, but I'm not sure how I can translate it into video form, so I want to ask you, I'm going to do a poll, and if the poll isn't there, please comment about it, because I will add it if you comment about it, and I'm going to forget. I always forget to add these cards. But, basically, I'm doing a poll. Should I just give myself the Wither heads to fight the Wither? Because grinding to get them is possible, and we already built the platform for it, but it would just take so very long and be boring, and it just wouldn't really further the series that much. Opposed to something like this episode, where we're actually doing big, meaningful stuff. Like, this whole portal hallway is gone now. There's no portal hallway. Instead, we're replacing it with the giant platform down here, which is admittedly way better, but it's just not the portal hallway. Because the portal hallway is dead. Just like Agent Chaos. And Dungeon Craft mod pack. And how many series have I actually finished in this, in my YouTube channel? I finished Dungeon Craft. I finished Skyblock. I'm counting it as finishing because it basically turned into a normal survival series afterward that I don't really take any Skyblock stuff from, except the island. So, other than that, though, I keep building double slabs because of these stairs. What series have I really finished? I didn't ever finish the Collapse. Oh, that's something I should ask about. Do you guys want me to come back to the Collapse? Like, maybe just a super long episode, going back to something I never finished. I still have the world, and I've been saving it for an occasion. Like, if I ever want to finish it, because I can still have the world, it's got the same problem as the Pillars does now, where it's grinding. It's just doing wheat farming, and then giving the priest, yeah, it's a priest, giving him loads of wheat, emeralds, to buy the Ender Eyes, to open the portal to the end. So it's just grinding, 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 but I think it could be a fun live stream thing, maybe? Because it's such a cool concept, right? A world that falls, and then you're left with lava and a village. And we repopulated the village, we did everything we were supposed to do, until the point where we were supposed to build a mob grinder. That's where I felt like it got too similar to Skyblock. Instead, I started Dungeon Craft, which was way more interesting. It was a short and sweet series. Pillars is not short and sweet at all. It's long, and sometimes it's hard. But you know what? I think the Pillars is also fun, just in a challenging sense. It's not fun in like a, wow, I like doing this a lot sense. It's fun in a, wow, this is a satisfying build to finish sense. Now, I don't know what's going on down here, but we need to update the blocks. There we go, now it's going straight. Now we need to update these blocks too, so that they'll go straight. And then we need to update this block. And now that that's updated, the rest of it should fill in, and yes, it has. Okay, I guess this was sort of a two-parter episode, but not really. Because, I mean, there was no real part two. I mean, this was sort of a part two, but now it's done. There's no more thing. The end portal's its own separate platform in the middle here, which, by the way, worked very well with the size of this whole thing. Now, the one thing I kind of want to do is build a beacon platform, but I don't know if I'll leave that for the next episode, because I also want to take down that chicken thingy. But we've destroyed enough in this episode. Let's build something. So, wait. Wait a second. I don't have any, I just realized I don't have any stone bricks. Oh, wait, I can get some stone bricks from tearing this thing down. So maybe I do have some stone bricks. Also, why do you sheeps keep doing this? The amount of sheep that glitch out of their pens like that is ridiculous. I mean, the cows don't do it as much. Whatever. Just look at this water. It's amazing, and now nowhere that we fall, unless we somehow fall under the mushroom thing, which I don't know how we would do, because the mushroom thing very easily blocks it. We will be safe, unless we fall off, like, the tree farm or the iron farm or something. But once again, technicalities. We will basically be safe from any void fall. We need to get rid of this water now, and replace it with lava. Because that's what we do in this series. We take something easy, and we make it hard. Except, in this case, it wasn't very difficult to get down here. And it's not going to be very difficult to rip this out either. I remember, guys, it's so crazy that we're going back and ripping out... Uh-oh. Wait, that actually helped. Wait, get in the lava. Oh, I didn't get it from that one. That one burned. Well, it was a valid attempt. It was just a bad attempt where we failed. So, what I want to do is build something on top of the end portal, like a 7x7 platform, because one of the goals is to build a tier 3 beacon. Basically, it just means play in this world until the iron farm has farmed enough to get a tier 3 beacon, which requires 80, I think it's 83 times 9 iron, which I don't know how much that is off the top of my head. I can try to do some basic math, but it's like, I think it's somewhere around 12 stacks, or 13 stacks, basically. It's a lot of iron, and we're at 4 stacks now, so we're about halfway there. Don't know what we're going to do for the next half. Once again, I can just AFK, I guess. Once we make a fish farm, we can AFK in this world for a long time. Luckily, I have another pickaxe, so when this one breaks, it'll be fine. You know what, guys? I just remembered I used to play with the hotbar way bigger. I want to just try it real fast. No, don't want to reset settings. We just want to turn it back up to this. Oh my gosh, it's huge. You can go watch my old videos if you don't believe me, but that's how big the hotbar was. I made the hotbar this big. But you know what's even crazier? This is an option. You can cover the entire screen with the hotbar. Who would ever use this? I mean, look at the item names. Look how high they go. Why is this a feature? Why? Why does this exist? 4J Studios, explain yourselves. But the worst thing is, I've seen someone in a YouTube video using it. I've seen people who actually play with this hotbar. How? How do you survive? Let's turn it back down to normal. See, this is just so much better. It's out of the way, but it's still there, and it's beautiful. Anyways, this platform's almost dead, and I think after this platform's dead, we can build the beacon thing. I'm just gonna have to extend the episode a little. I know the last episode was really crazy, but this one will just be a bit longer than normal. By the way, guys, did you like the last episode? Tell me in the comments of this one, because I would love to know. I've told you enough, tell me in the comments things, though, so no more for this video. Just rule for myself right there. I should go down and grab all this stone brick, probably. So after this, we gotta just basically focus on leveling up the enchanting room to get Fortune 3. That's gonna be one big thing. Because leveling up the enchanting room to get Fortune 3 is gonna let us get loads of diamonds, to get diamond armor to fight the Wither, which we are gonna have to do eventually. And then we can also get it enchanted and stuff. We can get super OP in this world. We can also try to get, like, Unbreaking Book for the Elytra. But the Elytra's already about half depleted, so... You know, might just not be the best... So I think the name for this episode is going to be Beacon Pedestal. It's just we don't have the beacon to go along with it. But it's without the beacon, so it's a bit weird. But anyways, we're still going to build that pedestal. I don't know why I took off the Elytra. Let's put that back on. Now, down to the little platform center. Oh my gosh, there's skeletons. Okay. I have a plan. It's a really bad plan. We're going to either shoot them... Okay, there's one down. Two. Two. Yes! Okay. 2 for 2. Both dead. There we go. They're gone. They should not be an issue. Almost just fell into the end. I don't know how you got out, though, Mr. Chicken. That's weird. Anyways, we should, though, build the platform now. So we need to get up with some birch planks or something. I don't know. There's a creeper. Let's just make him blow up, actually. Blow up, buddy. There we go. Yep, that's it. So let's head around to our little stairs. Nope, we missed. Okay, let's try again. Bam, bam. And there we go. We don't even need a third one. So the platform's just gonna kind of sit right on top here. If my voice sounds like it's fluctuating, that's because I'm moving my head around to dodge this stupid fly that seems to like my face. So I don't know exactly what the design's gonna be for this. I think we're probably just gonna end up expanding upon this center thing here. So like this, and then just build out. Do I not have that many stone bricks? Or hopefully I do. Is that my... No, I'm not out. Okay. Thought I was out for a second. That would be a bit weird if I was out already. And then anyways, this is the beacon pedestal. It just needs to be 5 by 5, but then we need to make little extender thingies on the sides. Because the beacon's going to float like one over the edge. But then other than that one, it's going to stay on the platform. Actually, each corner it's going to float one on the edge, so... Whatever. I don't know how to really explain it. We're not even going to have to really worry about it until we get a beacon anyways. So it's not even an issue, to be honest. We should put some water up here, though, maybe. Yeah, maybe just until we actually get a beacon, we should put some water up here. Because it's a bit weird that we, don't have any up here already. Because, you know, some water is very much needed. I still can't believe that this is the same world we were in, like, 2 episodes ago. It seems completely different now. Anyways, I accidentally built a corner. So, we'll break this birch planks down here. Then we'll grab some water. I should still have that bucket. It has lava in it. Okay, so we'll just go dump out the lava real fast. Now, last time I went to dump out some lava real fast, it ended up burning down the map. So we're not going to do that again, but let's put that lava in there. I think that's from the chicken platform or whatever. So, into the water. And grab some. And now back to the center platform, where it doesn't look like it connects the best, but I think it'll look way better once a beacon's on it. It can be like the beacon's magically holding it up or something. I don't know. I don't need a reason. It's Minecraft. Who needs reasons, right? Like, what's reasoning? Am I right? Okay, this episode's dragged on for way too long, so I just need to end it as soon as this water gets placed here. That's not how I want the water to place. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Fly, can you not, buddy? Okay, I think we just have to really work hard on directing the water here. So the episode's not quite over. Because we still have to direct some water. But other than that, boom, the water has been almost directed. Just need to direct it some more. And then we can break it, and then we just need to direct it one more time on each side. And it'll be done. It will be glorious and finished. And safe to fall. And it's just, oh my gosh, we've just eliminated all threat of the void ever. And this center thing looks super neat. Okay, I think I've come up with the best way to get back up now. And it's just, you go in the portal, right? Then you go up, in, or whatever. Walk through the end. You launch toward the middle because you're too lazy to walk all the way there. You bop in the portal. You miss the portal. You nearly die. But you don't actually die. You just nearly die. Then you go through, and then you're back up. Definitely not convoluted at all. And also, it's good. So good. So good. So good. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this episode. Thank you for so much for watching. We did a lot. We tore down the portal hall. We tore down the chicken platform. We tore down everything. It's great. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will... Why? And I will watch a chicken float down until it disappears.